Your bank just emailed you. There's been suspicious activity on your account. Click here to secure it. It sounds urgent, but wait. Could it be a trap? Of course. 98% of cyber attacks involve social engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Dr. Oludari Ogunlana, a cybersecurity expert with years of experience protecting organizations against this kind of threat. Today, we will decode the mind of cyber criminals and expose the reality of social engineering. Social engineering is the most powerful cyber weapon of our time. It's been in existence for so long time. Social engineering is about hacking the human mind. Unlike traditional cyber attack that exploit software vulnerability, this attack target you, your trust, your emotions, and decisions. Attackers manipulate people into revealing confidential data, sending money or granting access. A good example is a CEO who received an urgent email from the chief financial officer requesting an immediate wire transfer. But it wasn't coming from the CFO. It was a hacker, using compromised email. And just like that, within a twinkle of an eye, millions of dollars vanished. Why social engineering is so dangerous? And why is the choice of hackers? Number one, the success rate is very high. People remain the weakest link when it comes to security. You don't need any hacking skill. Just persuasion and deception is just what we need. And it is evolving. We've seen AI-driven phishing attacks, and they are getting smarter. So always remember that cyber criminals don't need to break in. They just need to log on. They just want you to open the door for them. They can manipulate you, into doing that. There are several methods which, of course, they use. They use phishing and spear phishing, fake email from trusted sources that trick you into revealing your sensitive information, business email compromise where attackers impersonate executives to steal money, voice phishing, where fraudsters call and pretend to be your bank official or law enforcement. Then you have SMS phishing, which is smishing, fake text messages with malicious link. They want you to click on that link and you land where you don't want to be. During COVID-19, cybercriminals used fake vaccine appointment email to steal millions of identities all over the world. So, if I were a hacker, this is how I would try to exploit you. And the first step I would do is to research you. Research the target using LinkedIn, social media, company website. Our information is everywhere today. The next thing is to establish trust. A simple call or an email, can start the con. And the next thing is to exploit emotions by putting fear, urgency, curiosity, which are our weaknesses. So again, hackers don't need to break security. They just break people. They force people, they manipulate people to open door for them. There are other hidden threats within organization, the one we call insider attack. Trusted employee can be the biggest threat in organization as well. Working with outsider, disgruntled, negligent, or even bribe insiders. Can cause multi-million dollars losses. A terminated IT employee who, of course, have backdoor access to their old company. One day they can go back and delete all customer record, and that's going to cause any kind of irreversible damage. So the problem is that insider threats are very harder, to detect, but easier to execute, right? Very hard, but easier to execute. So before I tell you how to protect your organization, let me share some of the current trick that the cyber criminal use. In recent time, we've seen cyber criminal using different kind of method. to deceive people. If you look at the email or text on my right side, I mean, this is someone who's trying to sell webmail, SMTP, different kind of email address all over the world, want to sell it. So when they see your personally identifiable information or your authentication credentials, what they do is to go to the dark web and hawk them and sell them. So they just going to sell it like just normal commodity. Most of you must have received post office phishing scam as well, where they want to trick you into clicking this link. And when you click on that without checking from USPS, then you're going to find yourself where you don't want to find yourself. So, also, I've seen people receiving email, I mean, like coming from law enforcement, even from Interpol, that they are under investigation. Be careful. Nobody's investigating you. You need to double check what is going on before you act under fear. Fake recruitment. Now, we've seen text messages and email where people are promised of getting $2,000 per day. Again, be careful about replying to such text message or email. What about unpaid toll? They want you to do the same thing. They want you to click on this link. So by telling that your vehicle has an unpaid toll bill, and for you to be able to avoid any kind of excess bill, they want you to do something by clicking on the link. So again, be very careful before you click on any link. So these are the defensive strategy. I mean, you think before you click, verify links before clicking on them. Zero trust policy, never assume email or call are legit. Be careful. Employ multi-factor authentication. I mean, to be able to reduce any kind of unauthorized access to your network or to your email. Cyber awareness training is very important. Educate, educate, and educate. Educate your employee on new threat and report suspicious activities because a single report can prevent a breach. So security is not just about firewalls and antivirus. It's about you making the right and informed decision. Remember, social engineering is about deception, and cyber criminals don't need, to hack system when they can just hack people, right? So stay skeptical, verify before you trust, educate yourself and your colleagues. And let me end by saying that if you find this information valuable, like, share, and subscribe. Again, my name is Dr. Oludari Ogunlana. See you next time, and thank you for listening.